Hi, I'm Marty Pettiford with eXp Realty, and today I'm going to cover 7 home buying tips for when you decide to purchase your home. So stay tuned, here they are. Number 1 is to define your goals. Before you get started in the home buying process, you need to have a time frame of when you would like to move and also have a general idea of the area that you would like to look in. Those things may change when you're deeper into the process, but at least doing some research on the areas you're interested in is a great start to this process. So number 2 is hire a realtor. So you're going to want to select a realtor that you actually like and that you can trust with this big purchase. The realtor is also going to be your fiduciary. So you will need to establish a brokerage engagement agreement with them that gives you as a consumer the highest level of protection and service so that they can go on and negotiate on your behalf. The third step is to get pre-approved. You need to know how much money you can afford to spend on a new home. You can either bring your own lender to the transaction, or you can ask your realtor for a list of preferred lenders to choose from. Don't be afraid to shop around lenders and compare rates and origination fees, because that is going to directly affect how much you spend at closing on your new home. The preferred lenders that I work with are people that I know and trust that can get my clients to the closing table with no delays. Sometimes if you select the wrong lender, it can cause delays in the process and it can affect your deal negatively and in some cases, kill the whole deal. After you selected a lender and you're good with their rates and their origination fees, you need to decide specifically on a range of homes that you would like to look at. That doesn't have to be the most that you're pre-approved for. It's just whatever you're comfortable with. And the lender will give you your monthly payment so you know what to look for in a home as far as prices are concerned. So the fourth thing is the most exciting part of this whole process, and that's looking for a property. When you're looking for a property, you would want to by now have narrowed down a specific area that your realtor helps you if you need help. If you're not from the area, they can help you decide on an area that you might like. You go on home tours, you can go around the community and tour different attractions that they have in the area just to make sure it's a good fit. However, once you've decided on an area, it's time to go on showings. Be intentional about the homes that you send to your realtor so that you're not wasting unnecessary time sending them homes and looking at homes that you know you're not going to like. After you find a home and you've put in a contract on the home, hopefully it gets accepted and it's time to negotiate an offer. The next step is to negotiate an offer. Now that you found a home that you would like to put an offer in on, you need to rely on the expertise of your realtor to negotiate the best offer on your behalf. That may include things like having a competitive price or a competitive timeline as far as contingencies and the closing date is concerned. Just remember, the final say-so is up to you, but you're working with your realtor to make that happen together. After you win that offer, it's time to put down what's called an earnest money deposit. And that's simply letting the seller know that you are very serious about buying this property and that money is going to go towards your closing costs. So it's not like you're out of that money. It's just you're holding it in escrow until it's time to close. Once you're under contract, it's time to remove the contingencies set forth within the contract. Your realtor will help you keep up with the timeline, but some things that you need to expect to do are hire an inspector so that you can get through your due diligence period. Your lender will also contract an appraiser to do an appraisal on the property, and they will let you know what that appraisal price comes back at. After the final appraisal is done, you can move forward with the purchase of the home. The last step is to prepare for closing. Now, during this whole process, it's very important that you do not open any new lines of credit or apply for credit cards, buy a car, make large deposits into your bank account, or withdraw large deposits out of your bank account. You need to make sure that you are financially in the same position that you were when you applied for the loan. There's been many deals that have fallen through because the buyer decided to buy or finance a refrigerator for the new home on the day before closing. Just rule of thumb, do not buy anything until you sign the documents and the home is in your possession. So that was a general overview of the home buying process. Now, obviously, every transaction is different and there's more detailed information, but now you have a greater understanding of the entire process, and selecting the right realtor will help that process go even smoother. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer you as soon as possible. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more information about buying a home in the Atlanta, Georgia area.